Hello and welcome to B's Battlegrounds. I'm Bobby B, and today we'll be looking at the GIJoe Classified series, Crankcase and Striker, or the All-Weathered and Environment Striker. All-Weathered and Environment? All-Weather and Environment? You know, the Striker. We're going to be taking a look at it. So, as with most vehicles on this channel, you guys know that my desk is a very limited space, but we'll try to work with what we got here. I feel like this box is huge. So we'll be moving some stuff around, trying to take a look at it. But speaking of which, we'll just jump right into this. So we got our GIJoe Classified series, GIJoe Crankcase and Striker windowed box. I feel like this box is freaking huge compared to what we've seen in the past. But it's gonna be number 171 on the line. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit all this stuff. Got your close up of your dashboard and everything, close up of the rear. Your whole spread of all the stuff you get. I took the liberty of putting it together. It took me maybe 2 minutes to get everything on. Then the only thing we really got as a callback is we got the old bridge layer back here. So we'll talk about that as we go. Get that box out of the way. Bring back our dune buggy, if you would. You get a lot of gear in this. You know, our classic Pelican case style box, crankcase, and the all-weather and environment striker. All-weather and environment striker? I feel like you just said all-weather environment striker, but it is what it is. Number 171 in the line. Got our GIJoe logo and a whole else. There is a giant cut here, and I don't understand the purpose of it when I pulled it out, unless I'm completely just missed something was in there or whatever. But you have a lot of the plastic-free bags floating around inside that box, so just be careful going in and out of the box when you pull everything out. There's a lot of little pieces. We'll look at crankcase, then we'll take a quick look at the vehicle. But as far as weapon-wise, crankcase only comes with this pistol that we've seen before, I believe with Retro Duke, and a few others. If this one's the focus. That guy's gonna be in my comments. Where's the focus? So you got that pistol. We got this little dagger knife, silver blade, black handle. And then our boy comes with a ton of accessories. Let me get these out of the way. So starting off with the headgear, we have our kind of like a grayish tan ACH. We saw it most recently with a few different people, and I think notably the Action Soldier comes with the same one. You got the Velcro sculpted in there, but no paint. No paint apps besides for the straps. We have this motocross helmet, which is different from the, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. The Cobra Scout Troopers. I can't think of the Fair Drivers. I can't think what they're called. But you got this hideous, like, pine-ish green, opposed to the OD green that everything else is. And this green doesn't even match the shirt. If it matched the shirt, I probably wouldn't care too much. This is the weird choice in color. Some toy makers would be crying about me complaining about things matching. But otherwise, it's in that same gray. We got a little bit of white there and then that green going around. So I don't necessarily think we needed this personally, but we got it. I mean, the tooling's there. I don't know who else they could use it for down the line. Moto Viper, you know, someone like that. Keep with the headgear, we also get a visor that says off-road. I haven't seen anyone wear a visor in a hot minute. I always think of the coach from Blue Mountain State. I always think of him with his visor. But lime green, gray strap. Green on the inside, so they painted the strap gray. But off-road, kind of goofy. I don't know anything about Crankcase. Is he like a Jeep guy, like an off-road? He's got the rubber duckies going on and stuff? No idea. We got some Recon binoculars we saw with Retro Duke and Starduster. All black, not a whole lot else going on there. So our boys out here doing some advanced recon. We got some regular goggles with some translucent lenses. They almost look like they're like dirtied up, like dusty. Those are gonna be silver frames, clear lenses, brown strap. We got the pulled down neckerchief, and then we got the over the face neckerchief. We've got a lot of different looks here, and then we got our GIJoe coffee cup. So I'm hoping we have some cup holders, and we got our nice little tumbler. Even sculpting detail on top there for the mouthpiece and everything. Taking a look at our boy himself. I think he's looking pretty good. Let me get my light on him for you. Kind of like a reddish brown hair. It's got the stash going on. It's a pretty solid head sculpt. He can look down that much. He can look up that much. We got our T-pose. Got our GIJoe logo on the shoulder there. We got some butterflies in there. Bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows. Can get you that much bend. We're rocking a watch on this hand, and it has a, looks like just some apps. Like no, like when you swipe out your apps to close them out. I can't really make anything else out of that. And then we got like a leather strap looking thing over on this hand. Got a new load bearing vest we haven't seen before. Some pouches on the front. A little bit of zipper strings. We got a nice little radio. We got the cord going down into this big pouch. Got some red straps over here on the shoulders. Then some molly gear on the back. Working our way down, we got this belt that's attached to the diaper piece, and we have a giant gold eagle on the belt buckle. Are we going to see that again with cross country? But there's some ab crunch in there, and you can do it through there. And boy's really wiggly at the waist. You can kind of see it rising up too. So maybe is that like too long or something? So you got that. Legs can get forward that much, backwards that much. Got a thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees. We got drop down. Did I cover that? So we can split. There's a boot cut under the pant leg, and we got a knife sheath down here. Got the drop leg holster over here. So let's get this all loaded in, and then we'll start trying out some of this headgear and stuff. Ooh, nice little pin action for the retention strap for the pistol. So we'll just go straight up. Helmet. I wonder if we can do goggles and helmet. Throw the neckerchief on here. The dude's shirtless. He's getting sand all up in him. Why's that so loose now? Get these goggles on him. Oh, we're gonna have to work him behind the scenes here. There you are with the goggles on. Had to work them a little bit. The strap actually rolled, so I was kind of concerned there. There you are with the helmet. Here you are with the visor. Looks like somebody's dad. The stash and everything. 2025, I feel like it's the year the stash. Get a lot of Joes with stashes. We get this motocross helmet on with the goggles. Trying to work it over without. Come on, come on, come on. And we're going behind the scenes. So I pulled the goggles off. Trying to work this dang helmet on him. It is very snug in the mouth jawline area. I think it looks that look ain't it. I mean, it's not even, I can't even get centered on his head. Just the way it's, I'm sure you could probably heat it up and work it over everything, but I don't. That look ain't it. That is not it. Oh, that is rough. As far as running the neckerchief over the face here. I think that's a decent look. go rob some Cobra trains. Is Crankcase like a popular character? I'm not. I think I have the 25th anniversary version still in the box with the what is it? Assault on Cobra Island, the Target exclusive one. With the awe, but my childhood awe was the Toys R Us Spy Troop Sound Attack with dial tone, and my brother always called him Saddam Hussein, so I I hated that dial tone figure because of that. But yeah, a lot of different options for Crankcase. You guys will have to let me know which ones you guys are running, because I don't know how to display him. I don't know which way I like more. Run goggles up, or just straight up with the helmet. And we got our coffee cup. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling right now. Come on. Ready for that long-range recon mission. Oh. So there's your boy. Let me know which way you guys are going to display him in the comments. We'll get him out of the way now and focus on the meat and potatoes of this set. We got ourselves the Awe Striker. Like I said, I threw it together. You get your instructions. It's literally a couple pieces: seat, roof, roll cage for the back seat, and then all the gear and stuff. You also get a nice little toolkit, but we don't have any tools with it. However, obviously we got a couple wrenches with some different figures and hammers and whatnot, so I'm sure you got plenty of stuff to load that out. You also get a gas can. Is this the same one from the Vamp? We got a peg hole in the bottom though. It is, except we don't have any decals on it. We just got the peg hole now. So Vamp, Awe Striker. And there's a whole bunch of these pegs all over the Vamp, or the Awe Striker, excuse me. Maybe not that one. No? Does this one go here? So that can go there. Can this go here? No, it doesn't go there. So, just kidding. Toolkit, gas can, peg in there. The opposite side, we got some MK003 25 7265 through 1. Not sure if that means anything, but we got this little gun over here that pegs in. It is very, very gummy and flimsy. I don't know why. Like, I don't know who approved this and was like, you know what? Yeah, let's make that as cheap as possible. But it does go up and down. You also get a ammo crate here, pegs in. If I can peg it out now, there we go. So a lot bigger than the Vamp one. You get a round of ammo that goes up in there. Front, you got some lights behind some protective framing. You got the winch with the rope. And then obviously you can roll it in if you want. Got some squishy tires, but they do not, oh, they do turn. I felt like I was gonna break it. So they can turn. There is no engine compartment, which kind of sucks because I feel like it'd be an easy thing to do. Got GIJoe on this side. We got our Battlestar on the front, Grease 84 Type G. Spin it to the back. Looks like we could tow our MMS if we wanted to. Danger, hot exhaust, warning intake cover. A couple additional pieces. That looks like something could peg there. I don't know what that is. Future proofing maybe? Translucent red for the lights back here. And there was some, I don't know why you would take this off, but this was rubber banded to the back. So, but they got some foot pegs back there. We got our gunner seat. We got some antennas that came off. Pop them on. You got these little rocket launchers. You got the bazooka figure RPG rounds. Those kind of clip in like so. No paint apps on the rocket launchers though, kind of disappointing. Got a nice little star up here on the 50. Get my camera up for you guys. And look at that, it can go up and down. However, it does not want to stay pegged to this roof. So this roof system is like, this frame piece is so like flimsy and thin that it just does not want to work with anything. So pegging it in, you got that. So you can go up and down, which is crazy that a turret could do that. But what do I know, you know? Get those rounds back in there. Got your seat. You can take this back frame and the seat off. You just want that simple look. That easy. Actually, I'm going to pull all this off real quick for you guys so you can... Come on. Woo! There you go. There's your little rocket launcher. Not a whole lot going on to it. Could use some paint. Let's take a look at this inside. Look at that dash. We got all kinds of stuff. We got some voltage. We got some speed, temperature, oil life. We got a little GPS screen in there. Got a radio over here, FM 89.5 maybe. There is this little hand mic that's supposed to just clip in here, but mine is this cord is very rigid to me, so mine does not want to stay in there because I pulled it out and it was all warped all over the place, so I can't get this to peg in and stay in. But look at all that stuff. You got all kinds of stuff in there. Oh, we do have cup holders. Where's the cup? Such a necessity in the figure world. Got a nice little like Formula One looking steering wheel. I don't know what kind of steering wheel dune buggies have. I've never driven one, but I think it's been around. Get our coffee cup out of the way here. The shifter can go all over the place. Left, right, forward, backwards. Then we got our handbrake that can also wiggle left and right and go all over the place. The seats are not adjustable, so it's going to be a tight squeeze getting figures in there. But remember, nobody sits with their legs straight out, so give them some bend. Just knocking stuff all over the place. That's it. That's your Ostriker. Let me show you how quickly, hopefully how quickly I can pop this thing back together, so you guys don't think I'm just blowing smoke. Yeah, this roof part just seems so like flimsy. It's weird. It's a weird choice. Same with this. I don't know if I can get this back out now, but same with this M60 looking gun. It's just so thin that it's, look at it. I'm barely touching it. It's warping. So I'm hoping we see some kind of replacement for that. I'm sure there's a third-party company out there that'll take care of us. Can you get this without the seat? Can you have a guy stand back here? Not really. You could have him like hovering. Have him hold it. So if you didn't want to run the seat, or if you want to run the seat, you just peg the seat in, grab your roll bar, roll frame if you want, get it in, and you're good to go. Let me throw this rocket back on there. That's the down and dirty of the Ostriker. You guys picking one up? Did you pick up the Fans Hobby? I like the construction of this one a lot more than the Fans Hobby, I will say. I don't feel like I'm gonna, even though as flimsy as this is, I feel like this is to play with, whereas the Fans Hobby is just for display. I wish it would have had an engine compartment, but it is what it is. So there you have it, your G.I. Joe classified Ostriker. You picking one up, skipping out on it. What do you know about Crankcase? Because I'm gonna have to do some research, because I did not before this video, and I apologize. But there you have it. Till next time, load up, grab your kits. See you in the battlegrounds.